Today we are here to present our solution tutor bot, a 10 language plus build model that uses your textbook and helps you learn your subjects via LLM models. It not only takes textual input but also visual and audio inputs as well. So it covers all the diverse students that comes under the umbrella. So let's first explore each of the subjects. So I have been logged in as a 5th standard student and I can see all the subjects in here. First I'll explore science subject. So as you can see in the science subjects, I have all the chapters here, and once I'm done with the chapters, I can just tick mark is that done, and it will see that the chapter has been completed. So we will explore one of the chapters from the poem section for this reason. So I'll start a chapter in the poem subjects. So before starting a chapter, it asks me what are my learning goals. Do I want to improve my grades, or do I want to prepare for exams, or do I want to understand the subject? So let's say I want to prepare for my exams, and I want to learn from solve examples. So as you can see in the left, you can see the entire textbook in front of me, which helps me to focus on our textbooks as well as talk with the LLM model. Now LLM model can talk with me via textual as well as audio interface. Okay, so I will ask question, tell me more about this poem. Time to respond. So as the LLM model says, the poem is all about Neha and how her morning is. Now if I'm someone who is not very comfortable with English, I can change the language to, let's say, Bengali. And again I'll ask, tell me about. So now the model will teach me in Bengali regional language, as you can see, and you can also speak in Bengali language. Similarly, we have 10 plus languages in which the model can interact with us with voice as well. Now let's say I'm someone who is not very much into reading and writing. I'm someone who is very creative. So let's say I'm here and I want to solve an example in the textbook. Let's say the question is, what's 3 into 9? So I'll just write this question via my trackpad, and the model itself will recognize the handwriting and calculate the answer. Yeah, we can try again. So now this is one more feature. As you can see now, it will detect my hand and I can write anything. So I'll choose blue color and I'll ask what's 2 plus 2. And the model will take a screenshot and will tell me the answer. So now, after learning all the subjects, I'll start assessment and assess myself on what I have learned. So let's say I want to start assessments on this particular poem. So now the model will take the chapter, lower, and then prepare some questions for me based on my difficulty level, how much I have learned from the subjects, and what are my interests. Like, do I want to learn from questions, or do I want to learn from examples, and so on. As you can see, these are the list of questions that I am getting for my assessment. I will just click what I have learned. When did Neha clock links every morning, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so on. And then at the end I can submit this one. Based on the scores that is there, it will be put in the file store, and it will help the model to train me better in the future. So all these are reinforcement learning which models are getting trained on my behavior and my examples. So now let's say, as we have seen on the home page, that there's a create study plan. So what this create study plan is, I'm someone who wants to study for my exams and I'm very difficult with things. So I have taken from 10 to 11 there is my exams, and the first subject I want to do is maths. It's on 11th and my strength in maths is very low. So I'll just submit this with the syllabus in the PDF format, and now the LLM model will help me generate a very curated study plan for me based on my interests, based on my hobbies, based on what I have said to it earlier, and based on how much I have scored in the subjects in the previous test. All of these are continuous learning assessments. So as you can see here, I am getting all the responses of what I should do. Like on day one, I should first learn chapters and review the fundamentals of the formulas, then solve examples on it, and so on. So this was our approach. Of making students learn with more diversity and with help of the LLM model, and to connect more with their textbooks, with using integrating audio, visual, as well as textual input, as well as 10 plus languages. Thank you so much.